Hi, this is Corey Snack again. I just wanted to talk about the following because I think it's very important. And also, when I was studying it and examining it, it reminded me very much of the original principles behind the original Irish Protective Disclosures Act 2014. And I was absolutely wowed by the last parcel. Now, the last parcel concept has been discussed by Professor Gary Maguire. He was a brilliant professor, still a brilliant professor. He was in Maynooth for a long time, and then he moved to UCD. So he was a brilliant coding expert in coding theory. But actually, he studied the mathematics of elections and talked about the last parcel. But actually, when I looked at it, the Act itself said it's the last received sub parcel, but the mathematics is the same. So let me just explain that mathematics, and that mathematics reminded me very much of the ethos that was behind the original Protective Disclosures Act. And I thought, wow, it's wow here that it's all ending up in a kind of going in a circle, going in a loop. So perhaps when I saw the way this works, I said, this is how the Protective Disclosures Original Act was supposed to work, or, because there was a similar issue about the people at the bottom were given a lot of power, or proportional power. So it was a very democratic act for institutions, the original. So there was a really democratic intent. And I see it here in this concept of the last received sub parcel. So let me